This is probably it. This is probably the last time in this Tomodachi life that I'm going to click touch. So I'm going to touch it real nice. So I alluded to it in my choicest voice video a few days ago. Tomodachi life, at least this run of Tomodachi life, is probably over. This is probably the last video of this Tomodachi life save. You know, I want to say this is the last Tomodachi life video, but if you guys missed that previous video where I kind of explained what's going on, I now have a Nintendo 3DS with a capture card installed. They're kind of hard to get, and I finally got my hands on one, so I can play Tomodachi life now on my 3DS. In the meantime, though, my Tomodachi life series, if you haven't figured it out by now, has been on an emulator, because that's the only way I could record it. So I'm playing this on my PC, and, you know, at certain points in the series, we've had moments where I can't really enjoy everything to the fullest extent because some of the features on this don't work, like Spot Pass, anything with explorers or anything like that. It just doesn't work. It's an irrelevant point because it's an emulator. There's no connection. So that being said, now that I have a 3DS that we can have all the features and everything on of Tomodachi life, I find it kind of stupid to be playing on an emulator. The only bad thing is, though, I cannot, unless I do some hoochie-hahing with my freaking 3DS with homebrew and whatever other bullshit that I don't understand, which I'm not going to do. There's no way to get this save data from here onto my 3DS, meaning that this season of Tomodachi life, or this world of Tomodachi life that's gone on now for over a year, is over. This is going to be the last video. I don't know how emotional I'm trying to make this video. I don't really want to make it that emotional because I'm just going to start a new Tomodachi life on my 3DS, and it's going to have a lot of the same faces in it, but we've obviously had a lot of memories on this Tomodachi life save file over the year, and you know, it's going to be sad. Nothing will ever be exactly the same as this, right? Hopefully things go better on our 3DS version, but we don't know yet. Will Beef Boss and Abby actually kick it off like they did in this save file, or will they just go separate ways? Everything could be so much different. But let's see what our Miis want one last time on this world.
I'm so mad
And
about
she's
something.
mad. I've actually never seen this before. Kintaro is in the shower. Can you see an outline of his junk? He's mad, but he's not making the mad animation.
I had a fight with Sue.
Uh-oh. He had a fight with his own wife. That's it. That is literally it. Alfonso wanted food. And still wants food because I didn't feed him. That is the only issue on our entire island on the last day of its existence. I don't know what to do as like this grand finale. We have 6,000 some odd dollars we could spend. I don't know. Who do we give that money to? Beef Boss is hanging out with Elisa. Duty Dude and Sakura. Lovey-dovey.
It's been a week since we've seen each
Duty
other.
Dude's completely happy. If Sakura is now finally happy with Duty Dude after all this time, and now we're gonna not be playing this world anymore, that's gonna be pretty damn disappointing.
Since we last
No,
met,
nah.
I hope you haven't called
Sakura
the
is still red, so probably not. I think this save in a lot of ways was kind of cursed with our inability to get our many married couples, really, and an inability to get married couples to have kids. And I guess it's just symbolic of how the save file went. So maybe it's the right time for this to end, and it's really not that sad at all. And I don't really care for rap battles, so I guess that's it. Maybe I can make one finale song, and that's how we'll end it. I don't know how this is gonna be for a finale song, but here we go.
love eating ass.
Let me suck on her grass. Beef. Balls hunt my bone.
Feels like living a wet dream, baby.
Eating beef. What is
Just you and me.
somewhere all alone? And you sit on my face. The should stay on my face forever.
We are head first to join.
Well, that was terrible. That was absolutely awful. There's just no beating Fish Sticks' song here. All I'm gonna do is we gotta end this properly. So I gotta go to Fish Sticks and remember all the lyrics so I can have them perform it. All right, here it is. We are starting it how we began it. I think it was the first episode that this song was written. Look at me, I'm twerking on the left there.
I love the toes.
So tender and juicy. Just having fun.
Feels like sucking on a bee, baby.
Eating ice cream.
Can't leave you alone.
Somewhere all alone. Watching your titties. Squeezing my face. If my dinner lasts forever.
With my fist up your ass.
The end. I don't think there's anything else that I'd like to do. We'll make one last check. There's absolutely nothing going on. And that's it. I know that we could probably go through and delete a lot of these me's if we really wanted to be real about it, but I think we just let them be. We just are gonna let them live their lives without me and hope for the best. Maybe one day we'll come back, but for the last time on this Tomodachi save file, I'm going to save and quit. And I am not continuing. And that's the end.